all I can think about is those burritos that are waiting for me in the fridge soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the Kind of Beauty cruelty-free and vegan beauty reviews. So today I'm going to be doing an empties video, so I'm not going to be necessarily putting anything on. So an empties video is for going over the things that you used all the way through, things that you used to the very last drop. There are some products that I review and that I like, but that I just don't use that much in my everyday routine. So I'm really hungry, I'm having trouble finding words, so I'm just going to get into it. Sound good? And if you're new here, The Kind of Beauty does strictly cruelty-free and vegan beauty reviews, so everything you see in my videos is going to be vegan and cruelty-free. So the first product I have is the Pacifica Coconut Power Strong and Long Moisturizing Shampoo. My ends tend to get kind of dry, so moisturizing shampoos are great, even though I don't typically use shampoo on my ends, but still, it's just like having that formulation in your hair is good for you. This was a great shampoo. At first I was like, oh, you know, it's shampoo, it's good, it works, you know, my hair feels nice. Didn't blow my mind. It wasn't like, you know, life-changing, but it was good. There was no reason not to use it. But then I noticed like a week after using it, like maybe like 2 or 3 uses, all of my flakes, like all the dry flakes on my scalp were gone. And I was like, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense because I always have dry flakes on my scalp. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, well, what am I doing differently? I got a new shampoo. And so an unintended consequence of using the shampoo is that it totally, I guess it moisturized my scalp to the point to where it's not flaking anymore. And actually my boyfriend has a horrible time with flakes. And so I was like, hey, you should try this. Let's see if it works for you. And he did. And they're gone. So my hypothesis was correct. This shampoo got rid of both mine, my and his dry flakes on our scalps. And it's just like, I have not been able to find anything that does that for me. Like even argan oil, like anything that advertises as being able to get rid of flakes, like dry flakes, it's never worked. And this was not even advertised as being able to do that. So I was super impressed and really happy that I finally found something that was able to get rid of my flakes. So, you know, your mileage may vary. It might not, this shampoo might not get rid of your flakes, but if you've been trying to get rid of stubborn dry flakes on your scalp and it just hasn't been working, I would give this shampoo a try because it worked for both of us. So it might work for you. So next I have another hair product. It's from Pacifica again, their Hairvana Leave-On Detangling Conditioner. I love this so much. This is actually my second bottle of it. This is my second empty bottle of it. It does it all. I use this after I wash my hair. Every time after I wash my hair, it really manages frizz really well for me. It defines my waves really nicely. It's a leave-in conditioner, which I always like to use in my hair, and it's a detangler. So, you know, my hair just, when it's wet, it gets so fussy and knotty, and it's so hard to work with, especially even worse after it dries. Even if I just let it dry naturally and I don't use a hair dryer or anything, it's just so fussy. And this has been a game changer for me. I can run a brush through my hair after I've washed it at any time, and there is no resistance, there are no knots, there's no fuss. And for me, that's just like, that's amazing. And especially when I'm you know, blow drying my hair, especially with those round brushes, with the barrel brushes, they can get caught in my hair really easily. My hair just does not want to cooperate when it's wet. This is my holy grail for detanglers especially. It's a good leave-in conditioner. You know, it leaves my hair shiny. Even if I'm not using a blow dryer, like if I just let my hair dry naturally, it leaves it shiny and it makes it easy to work with, and it's just like, this is always in my hair drawer, no matter what, that I don't let myself run out of this. So next I have Roots 100% Lash Mascara. I tried this because I watched Tashina Combs' video a while ago where she did I think this might have been in one of her empties or it was just a review, I don't remember which it was, but this, she said, was like falsies in a bottle. And I was like, hey, I need that. So Root is 100% vegan. Everything that they do, every product that they have is 100% vegan. So you can go on their website and anything you look at will be vegan. So it's safe to buy, which I love. I love not having to do any guesswork, but that's kind of my job, so I guess I should learn to love it, right? Anyway, so yes, this mascara is beautiful. It's a very unassuming kind of wand. It looked very typical to me. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I still have faith. I have faith in the process and I have faith in Tashina. And it was a beautiful mascara. Falsies in a bottle, I don't know if that was accurate for me. I feel like I just have fussy eyelashes now. When I was younger, I had like beautiful, like long eyelashes, but I don't know, I'm getting older and my hair is getting thinner. So you know, I think that's part of it. I don't think it was Root's fault. But yeah, I was just like, oh, this is a nice mascara. It was a little bit like clumpy at first. I was like, oh, this is kind of hard to work with. But I just realized that I was keeping it in too cool of an environment. So all I had to do was like warm it up a little bit and then it worked beautifully. The brush separated all of my lashes. They were all going the same direction, which is wonderful for me because my eyelashes have a mind of their own. And so yeah, my lashes looked beautiful and it would last all day. So just a tip with these, you will get beautiful eyelashes if you warm it up first, or if you don't keep it in an environment that's like too cool. So yes, I use this all the way down and I'll be getting a new one soon. Okay, so next we have a makeup item. It's the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer. I love this primer. It does have silicone in it. I know some people react poorly to silicone. I don't. It works beautifully for me. It doesn't leave my face feeling greasy, or it's not like a color correcting one. It's just like, it's clear. It goes on just, you only need a tiny little bit. It goes so far. And it doesn't really matter what kind of makeup I'm wearing. It's so cool because I could be wearing liquid makeup, I could be wearing full coverage foundation, I could be wearing BB cream, light foundation, you know, under my concealer, like, or just some powder. Like sometimes I just put powder on, and this rises to the occasion for every single product that I put on my face. This is my go-to primer. I have all kinds of different primers. Like if I need a really, really, really hydrating one, like if my forehead is just not cooperating with me and really dry, then I'll use a hydrating primer. But for my everyday stuff, this primer has been a champ. So this next one might be kind of like a no-duh to everyone, but the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I just started doing my brows probably, I don't know, maybe 5 months ago. I never had to. I had really thick, bushy brows that I could just shape and walk out the door and look great, and it was wonderful. And like I said, as I'm getting older, it's a genetic thing. You know, all the women in my family have to deal with it, just kind of like thinning hair. Not thinning so much that it like, you know, falls out in clumps or anything, but it's just, I see where where my hair is going. Of course, the hair on my legs isn't falling off. Why would that happen? Why would it only be the hair that I want to be on my body is falling out? One can dream, right? Anyway, so I just started using brow products, and I went through a couple and I was like, meh, not really feeling this one, not really feeling this one. It's too thick or it's too dark, or it's just really not working well for me. And I just felt like there's got to be a brow product out there that isn't like this expensive that works for me, because I didn't want to spend, I think it's like $21 or something. I'll put prices and everything down below, but right now I'm kind of blanking on it. And I was like, no, there's got to be one that I can use that just, you know, does the job and isn't terribly expensive. And after going through like 5 or 6 of them, I broke down and I was like, fine, I will try this brow pencil that everyone raves about. And I'm sad to have wasted my time on anything but this. And that's one of my principles. Like, if it's expensive, like that's fine if it's worth it. If it does what it needs to do and it does it better than everything else I've tried, it's worth it. So this is great because it has a spoolie on one end and it has the pencil on the other end. And it's great because the pencil is nice and thin, it's retractable, so you can do like a custom length for it, whatever you want. And the color gamut for this thing is just so, for this particular product, is so various, and they have so many different shades, and it's just like I was able to find my perfect shade, and I can use a light hand or a strong hand if I want to. It's totally layerable and customizable. I spend over $20 on this little pencil, but you know what? It works miracles for my eyebrows. I look great. They don't look cakey. They don't look overdone. And it lasted me like 3 or 4 months. So it was just kind of like, you know, I mean, if you're doing your eyebrows every day, it'll probably only last you like 2 months, but I don't do my makeup every day. So it lasted me a long time. And honestly, I might try other things, but this is my everyday go-to. I don't want to find out that my brows smeared off in the middle of the day brow pencil. So, okay, so this next one is, it's a little bit of a mouthful, so I'm gonna go ahead and like, just read it off the bottle, no shame, right? It's a makeup remover. It's the Suntegrity Vanish Organic Cleansing Oil Makeup / Sunscreen Remover. Can you blame me for not being able to memorize that? Like, that's a mouthful. It's so funny because I actually also got this in a Petite 4 box. And I pulled it out and I tried it and I was like, well, yeah, it works, but it's just like, it's a makeup removing oil. And I was like, well, I can see people who wear a ton of makeup or people who wear theater makeup benefiting from this, but I have my makeup wipes and I have my micellar water, so I'll be fine. Like, I don't need to use this, it's fine. And I even wrote that in a review on my blog. It was like, I'm not gonna use this, but it worked, it was fine. And I ended up totally using it all the time. And I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong about something or when I'm mistaken about something, because I just kind of like, I just got tired of having to go over my face several times, especially when I wear full coverage foundation, having to go over my face several times to get my makeup off. And then I realized like, oh, I remembered that I had this and I was like, I wonder. So I put it to the test and I took off like a full face of makeup. I haven't used this on my eyes. I'm a little bit nervous too. I don't know if it says that you can use it on your eyes. I haven't checked, but I still use my eye makeup remover, my Beauty Without Cruelty sensitive eye makeup remover. So I took care of that with took care of my eyes with that. And then this I used on my face and it was like, it took no time at all. This and a wet washcloth and it was all my makeup was off in seconds, which means that I didn't have to like go over and over and over again and irritate my skin. And it was like, I was so wrong about this. So I'm gonna be ordering a full size. This is the sample size. I'm gonna be ordering a full size of this because it was just like, it cut my makeup removal time in half, if not by 75%. It takes no time at all. Leaves your skin feeling soft. Yeah, good product. Okay, so the final product is Pacifica again, because I use them for most of my personal care stuff, and the personal care stuff runs out just more quickly than makeup does. This is the Salty Waves Beach Hair Balm, and I wrote a post about this in my blog. If you haven't read it, I give lots of details and lots of pictures of it, of what it, how it worked in my hair, and a little bit more detailed than an Empties video would be. This is like my favorite thing ever. Like makeup, hair care, skincare, I am still raving about this product. And the reason for that is, well, there's lots of reasons. One, it's Pacifica, awesome company, and I love them so much. I love their products. I have not been wowed by a product in so long. Like, there are products that I loved, products that I really enjoyed. I have not been wowed in a really, really long time. I guess because I've tried so many things. I don't know. This is amazing. It's so like, the texture is just, it's thin, but it's not watery. It smells like a banana smoothie. Like, I don't like scented things, but this is light and you know that it's scented because there's actual bananas in it, and not because there's perfume in it that smells like bananas. So that's one thing. The second thing is that you can put it on wet hair or dry hair. Either way, you'll get similar results. The main point of this is to give you beachy wave texture, and I find that depending on how much I use, I can get that beachy wave texture or I can get straight up curls. And I used to, like, when I was younger, I had really curly hair and I hated it. I hated my curly hair because it was like, it caused me so much trouble and I didn't look like all the really pretty popular girls who had like that perfect like blowout hair every day. And I envied them so much. And now that I'm older, my hair has gotten more wavy, and it's been this way for a long time. probably about 5 years. It's just kind of been wavy, and I have missed my curls so much. And I feel like my hair doesn't have any personality. It doesn't have any, like, I mean, I love my hair, I love my body, but yeah, I just feel like my hair doesn't have any personality. And I started using this product, and I could not, I had curls. I had curls in my hair after using this product. It was gorgeous. And the more I use, I can get more curly hair, but if I just use like a little bit, I can get those really nice textured beachy waves. So it just depends on how much that I use. And the most incredible thing about it is that, like, I love my hair again. Like, sometimes you pass by a mirror and you're looking at your makeup and you're like, ooh, yeah, I look awesome. And I would always like overlook my hair because it was just kind of there. I mean, my hair's so long and heavy now, it doesn't even hold, like, if I do a curling iron, it doesn't even hold that anymore. And I just, like, I love my hair again. I pass by mirrors and look at my hair. I'm not wearing it in my hair right now, ironically enough. I just had some errands to run today and I didn't have time to put it in. But yeah, I love my hair again. I love looking at it in the mirror. I'm always like, ooh, yeah, look at my hair. Yeah. And I know I'm being really corny and goofy right now, but it's like, it's so important when you, like, hair is such a personal thing. And when you're feeling kind of down about it, and then all of a sudden some product comes along and like gives your hair the life that you've always wanted it to have, it's like, that's a special moment. That's an important thing to me. And I am so amazed that Pacifica, but not surprised, that Pacifica has been able to give me that back with my hair without having to put heat in it and style it, and just put it in, scrunch it up a little bit, go. And my hair looks amazing throughout the day. I really can't recommend this enough. If you don't have this, find it, track it down, go buy it at Whole Foods or New Seasons, Natural Grocers. Go on Pacifica's website, order this. I hope they never discontinue it. I might cry if that happens. Oh well, cross that bridge if and when we come to it. Pacifica, if you're watching, please don't ever discontinue this, please. So that's all my empties for today. If you used these products before and loved them as much as I did, leave a comment down below. If you use these products and you just weren't really thrilled with them, also leave a comment down below. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, thank you for being kind. Bye.